Hello and welcome back to Old Truthford, the home of honestly biased sports content. Tonight we are going to be covering the Man United v Chelsea match. Now, how are we feeling going into this one, boys? Calum, chop boy, yep. Apologies, my friends. Apologies, very late for stream tonight. Yala, Mr. Admin, says Viv. What time do we call this for real? I mean, you got to do what you got to do. It isn't about how you start. It's about how you finish, Calum. So remember that. Put it on a t-shirt. Admin needs to find his antidepressants. Yep. Okay. It looks as though we're all starting on a positive vibe for tonight. Yeah, what's tonight gonna have in store for us, really, guys? Are we hopeful going into today's match? I know I'm a bit. Yeah, in all honesty, Champions League I think is pretty much gone at this point. I feel like a lot of people have switched off with the club. We're still obviously going to watch all of the remaining matches, but are we hopeful for Europa League? Is that what we're going to be talking about? We all need to, after watching this tonight, game almost over at this point. Yeah. Realistically, it's just disappointing, really, because even if we do turn up in the big games now, we just know that we're going to have a performance much like a Brentford, which arguably was one of the worst performances we've had all season, against a smaller side, and it's just going to be a repeat of everything that we've seen so far. So I'm hoping we can break the chain here, but just need to make sure we beat Coventry now. I think losing against Coventry would probably be the cherry on the shit Sunday that this season has been, in all honesty. But running through the starting lineup just quickly, we obviously have kicked off here. We've got Onana in goal, Maguire and Varane at centre backs. So fairly confident with that back line. Delo and Bissaka in the side as well. Mainu and Casemiro back in the side. That's also good to see. With Fernandes at the top of that midfield and Garnacho on the left. Højlund down the middle, and Anthony on the right-hand side. It's fairly decent as far as lineups go. Just bear with me, and I'll get all of this timer sorted. It's Calum's 1 minute in. What's going on here? Okay, Calum may be slightly ahead of us. So Calum, no spoilers, please. 50 seconds for yours. Trying to find what channel is it on tonight, guys? We've got 26 seconds at the moment. TNT. Let's have a look. Still feels weird calling it TNT instead of BT Sports, but... Okay, here we are. Do not pay attention to how the stream has suddenly gone to 2 minutes 23 or 2 minutes 30 now. Do not pay attention to that. TNT, I'm dynamite. Viv's got the tunes. He's got the tunes going. Last time Chelsea won against us, iPhone 8 was the latest phone. Oh, please. Please, boys. You can't put us through this. Oh, God. With the exact same time admin. Beautiful, beautiful scenes. The exact same time. Ooh. Beautiful. Feedback there. Okay. Awesome. So we're underway. Lineup slightly interesting. Guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have not kept up with the United news today, so I need to have a quick look at that while we're on stream as well. I've seen glimpses of something to do with Rashford and some dodgy Gallagher. Onana should have saved that 1-0. Chelsea have just scored. Fuck my life. Oh my god. Boys. Oh my god. Oh my god, we've conceded in the first 5 minutes. We're actually done. We're gonna lose to Coventry, aren't we? I was just getting comfortable in the stream. Oh god. Okay, so it bounced off Varane. Nobody on the edge of our box. Who's Casemiro? I think that's on Casemiro, personally. I think you can make the argument for how easy it was to get across in the box, but then also, who's Casemiro even running towards to mark? And then also, how's Onana? It's like right at his feet. He's good with his feet. Why didn't he just kick it? It's so poor. Oh, man. The day I put Onana in my FPL, I'm sorry, Viv. I'm sorry. Where was Delo? How do we concede to a small club like this? This is even worse from Brentford, isn't it? Delo fault, 2 men free on the right wing. I need to rewatch it, to be honest. I do think Casemiro shouldn't have been drawn into our goal, though. Because I don't know who Casemiro was marking there. He was running towards our goal, but I don't know why he was doing that or who he was marking. Well, we've still got hope, boys. We can still win this match. Obviously, Champions League is gone. If even the most honest and most hopeful of us have to admit Champions League is gone. Bruno Fernandes in the box. Cucurella makes a good tackle. Oh man. Onana tried to be like De Gea, but he just isn't that good. Why would you put him in when we've got Liverpool? And it is a good point. Kayla makes a good point there, Viv. Why would you put Onana in goal when we're about to face Chelsea and Liverpool? It's a bit shaky there. Small club for real. Still hearing United chants. 85 mins to get the point back. Mackenzie, welcome to the stream. Bollocks. Yep. Lad, I can't do this. If we lose this, and on Sunday, I am going to get bullied so much in uni. This team's shizer, says Mackenzie. Boys. What do we even do to change this? There's a lot of problems with the side at the moment as well. Like, you've got Amrabat, who came on loan, who's played like one game in the past 4 months, it feels like. You've got Ericsson, who's not happy with his game time, who probably will want to leave in the summer. You've got a bunch of players that need to be shipped off anyway, because they're not good enough. I think this has been a very You've had a lot of injuries as well. It's been a very tumultuous season, to be honest. And I think Martinez getting injured again as well. It just like, oh, we're gonna make Mudryk look world class here, aren't we? He's so bad, and we're gonna actually make Mudryk look good. What are we doing? Why is Onana higher up than our defenders? Because he's not a goalkeeper, mate. He's not a goalkeeper. Fought clean sheet against Chelsea and was going to transfer out right after. You know you're bad when Chelsea are scoring in the first 5 minutes against you. Like, it's Chelsea. Corner for Chelsea. Away by Casemiro. Garnacho on the left wing. Yeah, it's out of play. Oh, but we're so shit when it comes to attacks. We're so poor. We're such a poor attacking side that if we concede early, then it kind of makes me feel as though we've got no hope at all. I don't know if the players are going to feel the same, given the fact that they're the ones actually playing on the pitch and they know that they have struggled to create goals and create chances. My hope for this game was that Chelsea were just going to be worse than us and we would get away with it. Yeah, no hope. No hope here, Caleb. Chelsea are so fudging blunt in front of goal most of the time. Why now? Because United want to break every record that we have, every good record that we have. I'm just praying that we don't lose the record of when we're at home, we win, when we're 1-0 up at half time. That's one record that I can't imagine us ever losing. Anthony cutting in. Anthony finding Højlund. Højlund finding Garnacho. Højlund's hold-up play, I still have slight questions about it. Like there, he picked up the ball from Anthony, but he's good at holding it, like actually physically holding it up, he's good. But then I feel as though he doesn't have an idea of who he's going to pass to after he does that. Like there, Anthony was free for a shot as well, but he took a few seconds there to turn and then find Garnacho. Why is Anthony looking okay? Anthony's our best player, mate. This is where we're at now. Anthony is our best player. Be back in a second, guys. Behave yourselves. I'm back. Okay, good. We're still only 1-0 down. Because every team we face suddenly go prime Barcelona against us. Yeah, because that's what confidence does to a side. Like, they'll try things that they normally wouldn't try. Oh, beautiful football there. Kind of. So there was a little cheeky flick from Fernandes to Højlund, and then Højlund passed it to Anthony. But there was still a sea of people in front of him, so... I want the Man U after the 2-1 Liverpool last season back. Don't we all, Viv? Don't we all? This United side seems very different to that. It's interesting though, we're seeing Kobe Mainu get further forward now that Casemiro's back in the side. Because Kobe is drifting on the edge of the box. Let's see what he can create or what he can get involved in. Fernandez wanted the free kick there on the edge of the box, but the ref's having none of it. I want the treble team back. Well, we at least had the winner of the treble team, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but then we lost him, so... No, we go into playing like Grimsby. I just want a team that can score goals. I'm going to have a quick look at, since Alex Ferguson, which side has actually scored the most amount of goals. Which United side has scored the most amount of goals. So 22-23, we scored 58. 21-22, we scored 57. Wait, what? So we scored 58 goals last season. And the season before that, with Ranić and Ole, when everything was going terribly, we scored 57. So we only scored one more goal than that. That is mental to think. Season before that, we scored 73. So we scored 73 under Solskjaer. Season before that, we scored 66 under Solskjaer. Season before that, we scored 65. 2017-18, we scored 68. We scored 68 under Jose. So the highest scoring United side post Sir Alex Ferguson was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Oh my God, we scored 49 goals in an entire season in 2015-16. I think that was Van Gaal. Van Gaal football was so bad. Even though we had all of that possession, we never scored. And in the, I think it's Moisey season, we scored 62. So we're pretty much averaging around 60 goals a season when title-winning teams are scoring at least 75. Probably averaging below 60 if we're being honest. But it's interesting how our highest scoring season post-Ferguson was Solskjaer. And that was playing counter-attack football. I want the Busby Babes back. I just want a team that can score goals. We were better defensively last year. Yeah. Well, you kind of get that with sides as well, though, don't you? Like, I mean, believe it or not, Solskjaer had them drilled very well defensively until it went wrong. And obviously we got Ronaldo instead of Dan James, and obviously we couldn't press as much, and then we were just kind of sitting ducks. But I mean, Solskjaer was a good defensive manager, and that was also off the back of Jose Mourinho's style, so it kind of matched. But now it feels like the players are moving away from that style, and the more years we go away from the style, the more they're losing that training because they're doing different things. It's like with Eddie Howe, when he immediately came into Newcastle, they were actually fairly good defensively. It's just attacking they couldn't do because obviously they didn't even try and score goals under Steve Bruce. But like defensively, they were set up to survive relegation. So when you get an attacking manager moving into a side that's just been trained defensively, then Anthony's just given away a penalty. Never mind. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anthony! We're going to be 2-0 down to Chelsea. Oh. We used to strike fear in the other teams when we played against us. Teams feared us and really needed a plan just to get the ball to the box. Now they just improvise and it'll probably work. Yeah, they don't need a plan against us. Come on, save it for the point. Okay, at least Viv can get some FPL points here if Onana saves, but don't get your hopes up, mate. Oh god, it's Cole Palmer again. Okay, can Onana save? I think Ten Hag is actually going to get sacked, if I'm being honest. I think unless he wins the FA Cup, he's getting sacked. And Onana goes the wrong way. Because Sir Jim Ratcliffe, in one of his in one of his press conferences, he directly said the two things that we're concerned about with this investment is going and competing for Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues. So, to read in between the lines here, if we're in the Europa League or even worse next season, then surely he's not going to deem that good enough from the manager. Like, I think I would not be surprised if Sir Jim decided to just get a new manager in with the new regime. But let's wait and see. Who do you get in though? Gareth Southgate, obviously. Why not Gareth Southgate? He's a great manager. So the latest when it comes to the rumours on who the new manager could be, should Sir Jim go for some... Oh, well, Madric's just running for us. If we decide, or if Sir Jim decides that Ten Hag's not the man for the job, the latest rumours really are that Graham Potter's the guy. Graham Potter's very in with the people who work at Ineos, or just those people. So whenever there's, I don't know, all of these fancy balls or like committee meetings and all of this sort of stuff, he's got a lot of photos with Sir Jim, Graham Potter, apparently, and apparently they're quite tight with Sir David Brailsford as well. So I think if my money was going on anything, I'd say that they'd probably go with Graham Potter, because Sir Jim's also come out saying that, okay, he wants just a coach. He doesn't want somebody who's going to get too involved in the recruitment or anything like this. He just wants a proper in and out coach who's going to go in there and teach the players a style of football and stay consistent with it. And I think that Sir Jim would probably prefer a yes man style of coach as well, rather than someone who is going to ruffle a few feathers like a Jose Mourinho, for example, or like Caleb's mentioned there, Tuchel. I don't think Sir Jim's going to go for that kind of thing. If we steal Xabi Alonso, that would be class. I would love Xabi Alonso to come in, but then again, I think it's good for him to create his own history with Leverkusen, because if he can turn Leverkusen into an actual proper powerhouse in Germany, then why wouldn't he be able to return United to their former glory? You know, the press will be saying United lose to a shitty Chelsea team when they haven't said at all Chelsea are shit this year. Yeah, pretty much. But we are winning on possession, so that's all that matters. Chelsea are just looking better than us in all areas at the moment, if we're being honest. We're just not in the game. It would suck for Erik Ten Hag because he's just getting screwed of lack of support from Glazers, but he should be the last, but gets screwed. Yeah, and it's luck as well. Like, what are the odds that the spine of his team that he's looking to create, that the centre-back gets injured like 3 times in one season? And we know how much Martinez changes this side, so it's like he's really not lucked out. Tuchel or Nagelsmann, only managers I want. Nagelsmann's, I think, 50-50. Tuchel, I think we could win a trophy under him, but is he a long-term manager? I don't know. Why is he not a success at Bayern Munich? Does anyone actually know what happened with Tuchel at Bayern Munich? Because, like, if he's just going to like explode the club, why would we go for him? Like, isn't this the first time Bayern Munich haven't won the league in like how many years under Tuchel? Like, why do people still rate him so highly if like he's seeing such underperformance from such a big side? Well, he wants Champions League, get a manager who has won one. I don't know. Supposedly he wanted certain players, but the higher-ups like Khan told him no. But he wanted Eric Dyer, he wanted Harry Kane, he got them. Like, I mean, how can you have Harry Kane scoring that many goals and still not win the league? It's because we are United and we are really cursed. Who wants a comeback game today? I cannot see a comeback. I can see maybe us potentially drawing this game. I can't see us winning it now. Supposedly he wanted certain players, but the higher-ups like Khan told him no, so he wouldn't let him get the players he wanted. He wanted to get rid of Kimmich and stuff. But that's the thing, like, with Sir Jim coming out and saying that he purely wants a coach, is Tuchel going to get annoyed at the fact that he won't have as much say on recruitment and all of these sort of things when the new structure at United is in place? Because it's clear that we're trying to build a proper infrastructure where the only thing that the coach has to do is teach the players a style of play. That's all that Sir Jim wants. So does he want a type of manager that just takes control of everything, like a Jose Mourinho, a Conte, a Tuchel, or does he want a coach like a Graham Potter, a De Zerbi? De Zerbi's also up there with managers that United are looking at, or supposedly looking at, because obviously the Brighton connections with Dan Ashworth. And apparently Omar Barada really rates De Zerbi. So I don't know. It's a hard one. Oh wow! So Jim's actually at the game today at Stamford Bridge with Sir David Brailsford, which again doesn't look good. The game that he turns up to is the one where we're 2-0 down in the first half. I'm telling you, if we get De Zerbi, he will be gone after a year. He is an average manager. It's not about if they're a manager or not, though. It's about if they're a coach. Maguire defending against Madrid well there. We did it against Liverpool. We can also do it against a smaller club. We did it against Liverpool, but there are a few factors. Like, it was at home. We scored first. That was some of the best football that we played all season for the first half an hour. We haven't had even a good spell in this game yet, and we're half an hour in. Like, we're just slower than everyone. We are a diesel engine this game. It is slow, but when it warms up, it goes crazy. But hopefully we will warm up enough. Or we will explode, Nick. And like, what even is that from Delo? That wasn't a shot, that wasn't a cross. He literally just kicked the ball out of play. Like, Ten Hag is furious on the sidelines, by the way. And take Chelsea with us, mutual destruction. I'll sign up for it. I'd take that. The problem at the moment is I'm just waiting for the stat to come out after the game. Should we lose? Saying this is the highest amount of games that United have lost in one season since 19, blah, 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 blah. Because that's where we're going. Because we don't draw games under Ten Hag, or we rarely draw games. So this has to be like some kind of record for the amount of games we've lost, should we not be able to pull back a point here. So just to put it into perspective, guys, we have won 15 games this season. We've drawn 3 games this season. And should we lose tonight, we've lost 13 games. We've almost won as many games as we've lost. And we've almost lost as many games as we've won. Like, it's a miracle we have 48 points when we've only scored 40 goals. It's crazy. Kobe Mainoo looks like he's sweating buckets out there with how much he's having to run. I think that's our first free kick. 200 shots in the last 8 games or something like that. Now that's ridiculous. Eric Ten Hag needed to wear his suit with a crooked tie. All his fault. Ever since he took that crooked tie off, man. This is just... Have we had a shot? Oh, no, we have had a shot. Oh, Garnacho's through. Garnacho, goal. Boom, 2-1. Okay, we're back in it. We're back in it, baby. Please don't be offside. Please don't be offside. I don't even know how that happened. Let's look at the replay. I think Chelsea made a mistake. Or are Chelsea bottling it? Oh, please. Okay, so what happened? Anthony... Yeah, Chelsea just literally gave it away. Garnacho anticipated it, though. Beautiful. And he slotted it home. Garnacho, man. Big game player this season. We have just been gifted a goal, by the way, guys. Like... Can we get lucky again? Can we actually get lucky again? I want to see how many kilometers Kobe Mania runs tonight. Thank you, Caicedo, you £100 million signing. Man just said don't be offside when Caicedo. I thought Anthony passed it. I only saw it in the corner of my eye. Vamos, he's in our team. Comeback game. We're here for it. We're here for it. That's Chelsea, though. Not our fault they do shit stuff. Yeah, true. Very true. He still had to finish the chance, and he did it with a defender right on him. Admin, don't be silly. We are United and won't get lucky. Thank God for Garnizzi. Oh, Cole Palmer down on the ground. You'd love to see it. Palmer down more than Bruno. The fans in the stands have a higher chance of getting lucky tonight. What I'd like to see is Fernandes have a bit of an impact on this game, because I feel like Fernandes hasn't had a very good season. Even though his numbers may still be decent, I think for his standards, I just feel like Fernandes hasn't impacted that many games this season. What do you guys think? What do you think of Fernandes' season overall? Good save there from Onana. Come on, Sheffield. Wait, no. Oh, the scenes. 1-1 between Liverpool and Sheffield. Which would put, if they draw, would put Liverpool and Arsenal on the same amount of points. And then City with 1 point behind the pair of them. Just as we say it, Fernandez scores. Boom. Fernandez back in it. We spoke it into existence, guys. Header. Back post. Boom. 2-2. Chelsea are so shit. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. I don't care. Anthony never scores. Anthony never scores either. Okay, so Anthony comes in, crosses it to Garnacho. Garnacho passes to Delo. Delo with the cross. Beautiful cross. That Portuguese link-up between Delo and Fernandez there. Let's abuse Maguire next. Oh, great header as well. Literally nothing the keeper could have done about that. Thank you for saying stuff about him, man. Commentator's curse. But in this time, it actually worked in our favour. Oh my god, Chelsea at home were 2-0 up. And now it's 2-2. Chelsea are trash, man. Okay, now we can take back all of the conversation that we previously had of Sir Jim looking for a new manager. Completely irrelevant now. That's how quickly it can change. Mudryk. Oh, on a good save. Okay. I thought you spilled it. It's okay. It's okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Ten Hag knows what he's doing. When we say Ten Hag knows what he's doing, he does know what he's doing, but like Chelsea have completely self-imploded, if we're being honest. Chelsea is so bad. Chelsea is so bad, they make us look okay. Even though we're terrible as well. We've conceded 2 goals and we don't even look good. Okay, Fernandez back to Casemiro. Let's abuse Maguire next. Some pass from Anthony to Garnacho. Oh, some good passing. Comeback game. Game will end 6-2 at this rate. Oh, beautiful. I mean, we've got to give our hats off to Nick. He was the man who was staying positive this entire time. I thought there was no chance. I thought, is Varane coming off with an injury? Oh my god. If Eric wins tonight and on Sunday, he will definitely not get sacked. Yeah, I agree with that. But then, I don't know, if we lose every other game from then until the end of the season, he could still get sacked. Maguire on the back post, almost. Only way we win is by Chelsea being worse than us, not us being better. It's true. Caleb had a point as well. I want to send this result to my ex, who's a Chelsea fan, so bad. She deserves it, Viv. Or he. Or they. Or them. Or whatever is your preference. Chelsea wanted that mutual destruction. Just wait till we win. Then we'll send it. Until you send it. Admin covering himself. We're a family-friendly, rainbow-friendly channel here, Caleb. Who doesn't love rainbows? Caleb, if they are worse than us, then we are better than them. I don't know, mate. I wouldn't be surprised if this game now ends 2-2 and we don't see anything happen for the next 50 minutes. Who's going to score the third, Nick? Get your predictions in, boys. We're back at 0-0. What's the end result for this match? It's all right, boys. We're in safe hands. Johnny Evans is coming on. Is Ice Cold Tony back? The popsicle belongs in the freezer, mate. He's gone. He's long gone. Jackson just tried to punch Maguire. I didn't see that. Cucurella forward for Chelsea. Casemiro sliding in. Wan-Bissaka sliding in. And it's a corner to Chelsea. So next going for Mainu. But Anthony would be the cherry on the top. I'd love Anthony to get a goal. Just so he can get that penalty off of his record. Just so he can even it out. No, I think it's deported. Yeah. I'm going to stay away from that chat, Viv. Bloody hell, what is going on at your uni camp? Okay. Okay, Chelsea offside. Ahmad is back, by the way, from suspension. So Ahmad is... Ahmad is on the bench tonight. With McTominay to come off the bench, which, I mean, if history is anything to go off of, is a goal. We've got a McTominay goal on the bench, just waiting to happen. Mason Mount opened his account last game. We've got a few options on the bench who can actually get a goal for us now. If Anthony scores, his overall rating for this game has moved a lot. Admin, last time at Stamford Bridge, he gave away a pen. Don't bring on McSauce. People change, Galen. People change. That was McTominay last season, or whenever it was we last played there. McTominay of new doesn't go near our box, so it's all good. Mainu head injury. Why are we playing on? I didn't see the Mainu head injury. Are you guys ahead or behind me? McTominay has a clause in his contract that he isn't allowed in our box. He'll get fined for every second in our box. And rightfully so. Okay, Fernandez down at the moment. But he's back up. He's made of titanium, Fernandez. Anthony? Fernandez? It makes you scared with Bruno as well because he's so convincing. Like, oh, Chelsea hit the post. Maguire was calling for offside. Okay, Mainu now. Mainu to Garnacho. Counter, come on. Oh, it's too late now. But well, Fernandez convinces the ref sometimes that he gets fouled when he doesn't. So like, it's almost an art for him to look like he's fouled, but then he just not to look like it's. Oh, sorry, beautiful football from Wan-Bissaka to Fernandez, but the cross was a bit less fair. So debates on whether a mouth is part of the head or if it's part of the face. Don't worry, guys. I'll create a poll just for this. Is the mouth a part of the face or head? There you go, guys. The poll is out. We asked for questions that really matter here. Is the mouth a part of the face or the head? Admin hasn't used the poll in a minute. Couldn't wait to use it again. Nah, that wasn't why I used it, Nick. Nick, it's not looking good, mate. 67% of the people are saying it's a face. Well, it's part of a face. And we're at half time, so let's end that timer there. So what did we all make of our first half? I think it's fair to say the first half of the first half was dog feces. But what did we make of the comeback? What did we make of the style of football that we saw when we were coming back? Like, I still don't think that we've dominated the game. I think we've had one good cross from Delo and a mistake from Chelsea. The game still very much feels 50-50 with who's going to self-destruct more, United or Chelsea. Anatomically speaking, face is still part of the head. In Latin, there's no real word for face. Bit rather front of head in medical Latin. What has this chat turned into? Nick, I am finished with biology. I wanted to cry during it, so no more, please. Calum, I will always be a teacher, so you're welcome for the free lesson. Look at that. Nick just dropping knowledge bombs on us. This is free education right here. You should be thanking Nick, Calum. But yeah. Oh, sorry, Nick. It's 75% now. 75% face. Okay, let's move it up to 80%. I still got 70s in my final exam, so I'm happy out. Don't need it. Thanks for your offer. So, boys, what has actually been going on with United today? Let's have a quick look. Because I haven't had the time to properly see what's going on, but I've seen Marcus Rashford's been piping up. Rashford not playing tonight. Ten Hag said that it was to keep the squad fresh, but I think people are speculating that it's due to some other reasons. Here's a stat for you guys, which I am going to be posting on the Old Truthford Instagram now. No teenager has been directly involved in more Premier League goals this season than Alejandro Garnacho. This is his breakout season, isn't it? It's just a shame that it's not going to be topped off with a trophy, so most people aren't going to remember it. Could potentially be topped off with an FA Cup, though, so got to keep the positivity there. But Garnacho really isn't getting the plaudits that he deserves because United have been so underwhelming. I am technically correct. That's the best kind of correct. Technically, but in the eyes of the people, Viv has your number, Nick. Viv has your number. Okay. So, Garnacho, no teenager has been directly involved in more Premier League goals this season than Alejandro Garnacho. In terms of a Rashford beef, I want to have a quick look at what's been going on with that. Ten Hag has come out and said, if we want to qualify for the Champions League, this is a huge opportunity. That sounds very hopeful from him, but I think the Champions League is gone now. I think it would be a miracle if we got Champions League from this position. I don't see how we do it. Erik Ten Hag also had this to say on Mason Mount. Not ready for a start. We will bring him on carefully. We want to avoid another injury, so we have to build up his game minutes. Okay. So essentially, Mason Mount has been looking sharp. He has been impressing, but I don't blame Ten Hag for, like, realistically, the only reason Martinez came on is because of the amount of injuries we had in the last game. It wasn't out of choice that they chose to play him. We started shiz and Chelsea remembered that they could play football. Then Chelsea imposed and gifted us goals. Viv, democracy out here, Nick. No Aladdin business here. So Rio Ferdinand came out saying Marcus Rashford might have a knock. Yeah, nothing new from the looks of it. Marcus Rashford's brother obviously went to Instagram. I don't know if any of you guys saw this. He did go to Instagram saying, I completely understand podcasts and how they work, but if you have genuine concerns, pick up the phone. We know each other or have crossed paths. Airing so-called concerns for the public to have an opinion is bad mind and for clickbait in my eyes. The fun fact is that most of these shows or ex-pros have asked for exclusives. Okay, so Marcus Rashford's brother calling out football content creators there for whatever reason. Andrea Nana voted for the player of the month, obviously. I don't think there was anyone really contesting that, especially with the stats coming out with how many shots he's faced. So we may lose Varane for the second half, it seems, says Diego. Yeah, I'd say Varane won't be playing in the second half. Almost definitely not. Because the reality is, do you want to risk Varane or do you want to risk Evans getting injured? And realistically, I think Ten Hag's going to go with Evans over Varane. Especially with the games that we've got coming up, the FA Cup final, all of this sort of stuff. FA Cup final, FA Cup semi-final, hopefully final, if we can beat Coventry. That was a very good ball from Anthony to Garnacho to set up that Bruno Fernandes goal. I'm still questioning Højlund. Like, I know he's young, I know that he's shown quality finishes, but like, I'm still not seeing how he ties in as a cog in the machine that Erik Ten Hag is trying to create. Does anyone else feel like that, or am I just being harsh? Because let me know. Now just get the 3 points. Someone needs to stand against people sometimes. Let's get the 3 points and enjoy this game. Marcus Rashford brother speaking a whole lot of shiz like usual. Well, his brother also got done for some kind of illegal activity in Florida or something, didn't he? If I'm not mistaken. Could be a different brother, but not really bothered with what any of our players' siblings say. Didn't he get locked up for domestic? Allegedly? I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. I know they did something dodgy in Florida. Allegedly. Varane is always injured. Hospital FC over here. Varane has to go at the end of the season, if we're being honest. Like, he can't even be here as a bit part player. He's on ridiculous wages. He gets injured or looks injured every single game. He's gone Saudi at the end of this season, surely. Or he'll go back to his original French side, would be my guess. I think, was it Lille or Marseille? I don't know if it was one of them, but where Varane started his career. But my guess is he goes there or goes Saudi. Man, you got two teams, Prison FC and Hospital FC. Who would win? Who would win? Both teams wouldn't be able to actually play the game because one would be in the hospital and the other one would be in prison. Prison, hospital, or long ball FC. Lens is one. Yeah, that's where Varane used to play. He will join Ronaldo, surely. Same with Casemiro. But then Varane's spoken about wanting to play at the top level of football still. And he obviously made the decision to retire from the national side in order to focus on his club career. So it's obviously going to be very disappointing for him, but surely he'll understand that if you're injured for 50% of the time, you just can't be a part of a Premier League winning team. There does seem to have been a lot of noise around Marcus Rashford today, though. So Roy Keane's also come out and said, I wouldn't say I'm worried about him, but you look at him and there's something amiss. The people around him, whether it be family or his manager, who's on his case every day, who is giving him an old-fashioned kick up the arse and saying, come on, we need more from you. So Roy Keane thinks that there's something up with Marcus Rashford. There's no question mark about his ability. He's outstanding, but there's something amiss with him. We've had these conversations every few months. A player can have an off spell or a dip, but he's certainly not enjoying his football. Which is so weird. It's literally, I think, for Marcus Rashford mentally, it feels as though as soon as Solskjaer was sacked, like, I don't remember any of these problems coming about before with Marcus Rashford, before that point. There was never times where people thought, okay, it doesn't look like he's giving his all or all of this sort of stuff. But ever since Solskjaer was sacked, it's been very wishy-washy with him. Gary Neville also had this to say on Marcus Rashford. Let's pull this up. I don't know how to say this, but to me, there's something not right. He's not right. And it's not just a case that he's not playing football well. He doesn't look happy. And I'm looking at him thinking, I'm actually worried about him. Gary Neville also came out and said, you know, when you watch a player and you think, actually, there's something there. We know there's obviously been a couple of incidents this season. We know he's come under a bit of pressure and his form was bad. We know that. But I look at him and I think, that's not right, that. I genuinely would worry about him at this moment in time because it's not a lad that's grown up with the spirit and freedom of playing for United as a kid. Wow. So yeah, I suppose that's what Marcus Rashford's brother was highlighting, that people on podcasts, including ex-pros and everything like that, talking about him, even though they've crossed paths or whatever. But I mean, there's nothing. I don't see how his brother can get annoyed at those comments. Like pundits are allowed to say what they think that they can see from players. I don't know why he would get annoyed at that. After the match, I will make a list with every injury the players have gotten this season. I am really interested how effed we are this season. Yeah, I think without a doubt, because people have no sympathy for United, so it's up to the fans to have that sympathy for them. But like, it's definitely, I definitely think that we've had the most injuries in the league. If anyone knows of other sides who have had more injuries than us, let us know. But I can't imagine that they would have had more than us. Johnny Evans warming up here, so it looks like Johnny Evans is coming on for Rafael Varane. But yeah, again, Evans and Maguire, decent partnership at the back. Like there was a time at this in this season when I thought, okay, Maguire and Evans, we're screwed, but they've shown their worth this season. So let's hope that they can do it again to see this game out and yeah, hopefully grab the point, if not the 3 points. See what we can do. But yeah, Varane's definitely got to go. He's got to go. There's no way he stays. I think he's on 300k a week. He's got to go. Question is who goes for him? Saudi? They're probably the only ones who can offer him more money, but then would they even pay that much money for a player who's not even going to be performing? I don't know. Seems like they're willing to throw money at people, but and maybe he'll think, oh, okay, well, I won't get that injured in the Saudi league because it's a slower pace. Who knows? If Rashford was bagging goals like Kane, I understand my brother would be mad, but he's just a ghost sometimes. Yeah. Like, if they had a leg to stand on, maybe they could complain, but if you're not performing and you're complaining, it's like, oh, what do you think people's reactions are going to be? Doesn't have Kane more goals on his own than United have total right now? I don't think so. I don't think Kane scored 40. I think Kane's on like 30 something, and we're on 40 goals. So I wouldn't be surprised if he does score more than us by the end of the season. Get that oil money in for Varane. If Kane has scored more goals than United this season, that's just disgraceful. Second half is underway now. Let me just sort out this timer. And let's witness the demolition of Chelsea. Maguire with a shot on target there. Had to force the save. Bloody hell. Okay, it wasn't on target. Never mind. That was well over. But still, Maguire, man on a mission. And we didn't want to pay for Kane. He could have had some impact towards top 4, maybe title if we just laid it. I 100%. If we sign green carpet, I like what you did there, Nick. If we signed Kane, I think 100% we get top 4 this season. No doubt in my mind. I think Kane would integrate into the side a lot better than Højlund did originally. Like, half the season, Højlund didn't score a goal, so... Garnacho? Oof. Corner for United. We have woken up. We're going into the second half awake. But he would be nowhere near the numbers he got at Bayern. Nah, he wouldn't be on those numbers, but he'd still have at least a solid 20 Prem goals. Also, I think what Kane does is he pulls other players into the side with him. So because Kane drops so deep, like it allows the wingers to run in behind. Like you saw it with Kane and Son. So he honestly would have been, I think, a perfect player for United. But I think that chapter's well and truly over now. Fernandez getting forward to pass to Anthony. Anthony to Fernandez. Oh, Mudryk. Mudryk suddenly becomes a great left back. Chelsea on the counter now. Good block from Evans. Beautiful. Okay, this game's end to end now. Fernandez to Anthony. Anthony's gonna pass to Højlund, and Højlund's tackled. Kane x Garnacho attack could be lethal. I'm thinking triangles, Nick. I'm thinking Bruno Fernandes over the top to Garnacho and then Kane on the edge of the box. You're looking at goals. Chelsea are through. Onana, good save. This half is a lot more exciting than the first half. Both teams are going for it. Chelsea on the attack at the moment. Wan-Bissaka on Gallagher. Anthony on Gallagher. Chelsea trying to break through us. Okay, Garnacho, counter. Okay, this is what you're made for, please. Oh, cut in. Beautiful. Oh, he's giving the ball away. I don't know why Wan-Bissaka looks so weird on the ball, but he always beats like two men. He's just very lanky when he runs. Like it's like his limbs are at full extension every time. Ten Hag and Poch beefing. Højlund found Fernandes there, but really should have done better. If you haven't already, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Going to be live streaming every single United game until the day I die. But bloody hell, this game, Delo just fouls Palmer there. End to fine end, says Viv. Which sub do you want to see besides Ahmad? Admin. I'm going Ahmad. I'm going Mount. Let's see who we're bringing them on for though. Ahmad for Anthony, obviously. Mount for Mainu. And I think Marcus Rashford just needs a rest. And then McTominay for someone. And then McTominay for Casemiro towards the end. I think actually McTominay is going to come on before Mount, isn't he? Because he's coming back from injury. So McTominay is going to come on for Mainu. Anthony's going to come off for Ahmad, and then Mount will potentially come on for Casemiro if we're still not winning the game, and it's still 2-2 by say the 85th minute. That's my guess. What subs would everyone else go for? Calling us bad when we didn't convert a 4-on-3 and Liv couldn't convert a 5-on-1. Now Mount for Casemiro. Oh, Højlund. Does he win the corner? Looks like he won the corner. Thanks for reminding me there, Nick. Yeah, no, but Onana, great save there from Cole Palmer. McTominay in for Anthony Weird, probably. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. I don't know. I hope to understand Ten Hag's substitutions one day. I really do. But if you had to predict for subs what we've seen this season, I don't think a lot of people could have. I'm glad you're listening out, Nick. Wan-Bissaka's down now. Oh God. I think it was a head injury there. A slight head clash. Nick, you're trying to melt my heart, mate. And don't worry about it. I've got your backs too. And we're all going to witness the greatest team to have ever played a beautiful game destroy Chelsea at home. But I feel like a lot of Chelsea United games end in draws as well. So, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the game ends 2-2, but it's so open right now that surely someone's got a break. Okay, Marcus Rashford actually is coming on. Don't understand that substitution. Our new head of medical is having a quick chat with Ten Hag there on the sidelines. The creepy Arsenal doctor that came over. Wan-Bissaka's head has been glued. Yeah, it looks like he's cut and bleeding. Surely that's going to open up again. Okay, Chelsea at the back. Keeping our shape. Garnacho defending well. Casemiro to Mainu. Mainu over the top to Garnacho. Garnacho sprinting forward. Look at him glide. Oh. Garnacho trying to find the cross. Wins the corner. John Terry in the mud. Rushy on for Anthony then. Weird sub. Still waiting for the sub, but weird one if it... Cole Palmer cuts it in. Okay, Fernandez away. Fernandez to Anthony. Oh, Anthony putting on the burners against Cucurella. Look at him go. Oh, go on, Anthony. Do some trick. Oh, Anthony, he skinned Cucurella. Oh, he was waiting for somebody to be on the back post. Anthony was waiting for anyone to be on the back post. Just literally played it across the face of goal, but no one was there to take it to tuck it in. Okay, Delo. Oh, Delo a bit lazy there. Lazy pass from Delo gives it away. No, it ain't glue, it's Vaseline. I always thought it was glue for some reason. I thought it was some kind of medical grade glue. I love how Wan-Bissaka does a defending tackle in the last third of the video. It's just beautiful to watch. Cole Palmer trying to split the field there, but Maguire was watching it well. Gusto on the floor. What's going on here? Okay, so Rashford is coming on. Rashford's coming on for Højlund, from the looks of it. Not Anthony. To be fair, Højlund hasn't really been in the game, if we're being honest. Wait, what? And Evans is coming. Oh my god, Evans is injured. Evans can't be injured. So we've got Maguire and Willie at the back. Oh boy. See, no one would have predicted that. No one would have predicted that Evans would get injured. Anthony's actually been pretty good. Other than giving away the penalty, he has been pretty good. So I am not surprised, to be fair, that he's stayed on. But Evans was subbed on at half time and now he's been subbed off after 15 minutes. Okay, Gallagher was going for a cross and just completely played it out. Rashford! Cross to Garnacho! 3-2! Oh my god! Wait, was that Rashford or was that Anthony? Wait, I thought that was Rashford. What a header. 3-2, United. I think it was Anthony who gave a cross because Anthony's properly celebrating with him hard. Was that Anthony? Okay, so Rashford plays in Anthony, and then Anthony with the outside of his left foot. Oh, beautiful. Chelsea is so bad. We're just so good. How do we go from 1-1 with Brentford to this? Oh, look at Ten Hag. Look at him. Oh, beautiful. Ten Hag is creaming in his pants right now that Anthony has been involved in 2 of the goals. He's creaming in his pants. Oh, beautiful. Outside of the foot. Nick said there will be a third, and there was a third. Garnacho with 2 goals. Garnacho is carrying us on his back this season. Man United win conceding first. 1-3, drawn 1, lost 9. Wow. So we're going against the grain as well by winning this at the moment. Get me that deputy rank. I mean, you're close, Nick. You're close. Honestly, you are. Jesus. Oh, let's not concede within 5 minutes. Oh, yeah. They can't do that to us again. Surely. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. This is amazing. Oh, the Chelsea fans are going to go back in their caves. You love to see it. Garnacho again, left wing. Outside of a foot this time, trying to find Rashford. We're styling on them. We're styling. Oh, Wan-Bissaka. Beautiful pick. Okay, Casemiro to Fernandes. Fernandes back to Willie. Okay, we just need Willie not to make any mistakes, please. Have a good game, I pray. And Anthony has registered his first assist of the Premier League season. Oh, beautiful scene. That's Anthony's first assist, and we're in April. Chelsea fans are going to be so pissed. Have you seen this season, admin? Concede within 5 minutes is what we do. No, it's not. We've changed. We've changed. Let's make it 4-2. Oh, please. Only took 30 match weeks for an assist. But what an assist it was. Since when was that in his locker to be able to do an outside of a foot pass? Okay, we're going to end the is the mouth a part of the face or head poll. And we're going to now do a new question. Oh, Raheem Sterling on. He never scores against United. Beautiful. I see we scored. We scored a few goals, Mackenzie. It's been hell of a emotional roller coaster. But I still think Chelsea have something left in them. So if we score another goal, I think we could just completely destroy their spirits. Delo, they're definitely targeting Delo because a lot of their attacks are coming from the right-hand side. I pray to every god, please, Mainu goal. I think Mainu's going to be coming off soon, so he'd have to score pretty quickly. I'm in the middle of editing a video, so I haven't been able to watch. Odin, Jesus, Kratos. Anyone who wants to listen, please. Bruh, who's voting no in that poll? Is this the greatest comeback you've ever witnessed today? Who's voting no? What's going on here? What other comebacks have you guys been looking at? That's fine, let him score within... Wait, what's going on here? The ref's given Soink against Maguire? The Liverpool one was better. It was me. Okay, Chelsea have a free kick in a pretty precarious position here. Oh, come on. Me, do you mean today as in this day or today as in this game? Today as in this day. Have you seen a better comeback than today than this game? Oh, Onana, great save. Reflexes of a cat there. Palmer with the free kick on target, but Onana having none of it. Chelsea are knocking on the door, though. We really need to get some of this pressure off of us. Corner, and it's over the bar. Just been editing an advert for Naked Smoothie failures. Fair play. Messed up a bit because I filmed in the wrong aspect ratio in my new clips. When you're finished with it, send it over on Instagram or Discord. Be cool to see. Looks good, but too small, which is annoying. Okay, McTominay's coming on, so saw that come in. Who's the other sub? Ahmad? Is Ahmad going to come on? I think there was another sub there. No? Maybe not. I can show you a post I made too. Yeah, man. Send them in. Okay. United up the back. McTominay straight forward. McSauce, oh no. Someone Discord poster is the video isn't finished. I'll have a look after the game. Actually, I'll just have a cheeky peek now. Pretty solid poster there, man. Stands out. Definitely stands out. Did you choose to do naked smoothies yourself, or were you assigned it in the class? McTominay isn't allowed in our box, just nowhere near it. Oh, McTominay's in our box! Okay, no, just get out. Gonna add some text saying get naked. Beautiful. Oh, Fernandez to Garnacho. Garnacho literally just saving the day this season. Gallagher block. £100 for every second in the box, other than corners, because we need his height. If it feels right, Caleb, then follow your heart and do it. Great advice. Don't regret the steps you didn't take. Mm-hmm. Fair play, Nick. Fair play. Well, I mean, I think it's better to go for girls that you think would be good for you, Caleb, rather than girls who wouldn't. which seems to be the track record, not naming any names. Oh, what's this? Chelsea are really piling on the pressure here. I'm not going to be surprised if something happens in the next few minutes. McTominay. As McTominay picked up a knock. McTominay is holding his knee quite gingerly. Oh, McTominay is looking in a lot of pain on the ground there. What happened there? He's holding his knee, but... Oh, he hyperextended his knee. Oh, no. Wait, he's running it off. Okay, never mind. That looked bad. I don't know if he's just trying to run it off, but that looked pretty bad. Cross in from Chelsea, but kicked out for a corner by Rashford. Onana catches. 10 minutes left. We need to score this next goal. Chelsea's still building up the pressure here. No, it looks like he ate his spinach. He'll be fine. Scott McTominay is definitely the type of guy to have a can of spinach every morning. Looks like he's moving all right now. Don't know how we made this Chelsea team look competitive. I'm watching the last 15. I've given up on recording. The last 15 minutes is pretty much the best time to watch United. Okay, Fernandes over the top to Garnacho. Oh, Garnacho's sprinting to keep it in, but even he isn't quick enough for that. She said she would wear a Man U jersey. If she does, I'll show the proof, boys. The United shirt stays on true. Oh, God. Full kit. Full kit. Oh, it doesn't count. As long as the face is covered. Yeah, I don't want to share a face with somebody. Yeah, no. Caleb knows not to share faces, you know. Hopefully. Great tackle by Wan-Bissaka. Sorry, babe, I can't take it off. I'm United till I die. This is my birthday suit. Just wear United full kit on your birthday. I hereby call the nickname Popeye for McTom. All in favour. McPoppinay. In Scottish, that's kind of right. McPop in A. McPoppinay. There's something there. We'll work on it. If I said that Mackenzie, she would believe me. I just see someone on bed wearing full kit, including socks and boots. Shin pads as well, Nick. Shin pads as well. Undershirt on and everything. When I die, bury me in United kit because I might just come back. The first time we talked, I just had got a 0708 United jersey with Nanny on the back, was showing it off to her. If that doesn't impress the ladies, then I don't know what will, Kayla. High socks and all. The shin pads also have to have like your face on them, like Cristiano Ronaldo's do. Chelsea's still trying to do something here, but they're so bad that they do make us look fairly competent. Corner for Chelsea here. I don't know why I'm saying this. I know this game's going to end in a draw. Like, why are we even acting confident? Guys, realistically, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but realistically, we know this game will end up in a draw. It's just, I don't want to cry anymore, thinking that we can actually get a good result. Anthony fouled. I got given the 0708 United shirt from my great-granddad, and it's tiny because it was his. Oh, Mason Mount coming on. This is what I want to see. Mason Mount coming on for Garnacho. Oh, if Mason Mount scores a goal against Chelsea, oh, please. Please. He's going to get booed every time he kicks the ball, isn't he? Yeah, a lot of boos. Admin face reveal in Angels if we win. You guys are going to keep asking, and I'm going to keep denying. One day I'll do it, but we've got a long way to go until that day comes. Willie playing good? Yeah, he's doing okay. I wouldn't say he's doing amazingly, but considering the occasion, doing well. A lot of boos. I get mine for 30 off Wellsbourne Market. Go ahead, Mackenzie. Can't hurt to try, like you can't blame us. Yeah, no, of course. At least Mount playing for a big club now. Don't think Kevin could get him off the market. You have vids of me singing and doing backflips, so not that weird. Yeah, it's true. You make a fair point, Nick. You make a fair point. I know links into the black market. I can get them, don't worry. Bloody hell. Avoid the links from the black market. Okay, Fernandez. Long ball. Anthony. Mason Mount entering the edge of the box. Go on, please find Mount. Please find... Oh, Anthony. Mason Mount throwing his arms up in the air saying, why didn't you pass to me, Anto? Whatever you want, Mackenzie, I can get you. So when admin eventually blows up, we don't get cancelled for sharing illegal shit. Oh, Maguire. Maguire long ball. Nobody there. Marcus Rashford hasn't really done anything since he came on. I was expecting a little bit more given the chat, but was going, oh, Sterling. Oh no, just Mainu, no pen. Good challenge from Mainu. Cole Palmer, get away. Oh my god. We will start a Telegram for the grey area stuff. I'm glad you're all bonding over your dodgy little websites. Admin is the one running the website. That's why he doesn't want it to be sent in. No comment. Pochettino, man, you were 2-0 up and you bottled a 2-0 lead at home. Hey, I need stream links, admin. I haven't given you any stream links. I don't know what you're talking about. If they just pop up in your inbox, then it happens. But I not me. Oh, I can't pinpoint admin's accent. No one can, to be honest. It's funny. I get that outside of I just get that in everyday life as well. No one can really tell. Yeah, it's definitely not North. Okay. Why are we getting a replay of this? Admin needs to be the responsible one. McKenz and I aren't deputy yet, so we don't have to yet. Don't have to yet. Don't worry, guys. I mean, I'm sure there'll be a time. I'm sure there'll be a time. Oh, this is a bit awkward. My completely legit. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, my TV. The plug fell out of it. Let me just amend that. 8 minutes of added on. I can't tell if he's from South or Midlands, defo West Midlands. Caleb, or just be me not being in the chat and having no responsibilities. I mean, you've seen June, Caleb. I mean, if you're called for responsibilities, you have to act upon them, you know? Shout out to you lot, by the way. We've got 200 views on this video, which is quite high for football live streams, especially considering how bad United have been this season. It's quite a lot. Do we get... Wait, what's going on here? Caleb, you are just too afraid of singing, 100%. Do we get extra tags if we're deputies like admins angels? Yeah, of course you do. I'm going out drinking Friday and Saturday, so it might be your time, boys. You might get drunk singing, Caleb. Hallelujah. Eight mins. I don't know what's happened, but the plug outside of my TV, if you can read in between the lines, seems to have fallen off. What's going on? Okay, I'm in the 91st minute from the looks of it. Okay, I'm in the 91st minute. Admin didn't acknowledge the West Midlands comment. That means I'm correct. Yeah, I did. Yeah, we get water gun emoji behind our names. You got to protect the town, man. You got to protect the town of Old Truthford. Okay, Fernanda's coming forward. Getting closer. Worcestershire or Gloucestershire admin. I didn't know one of those existed, to be honest, so I don't know what to say to that. Like I said, admin, we have your back. My guy, Nick. My guy. Caleb, we need to understand it for it to count. Yeah, there does need to... I hate to be xenophobic or whatever. Is it xenophobic? I need to make sure I'm saying the right thing here. I don't want to be xenophobic, but we do have to understand the song. Caleb? Yeah, xenophobic's the right one. Prejudice against people from other countries. It does need to be a bit English. I mean, I hate to sound Nigel Farage here, but like, come on. I'm Irish. You won't understand me, most likely, anyway. I only know the source, Worcestershire. How much are you affected by the Cheltenham races, admin? Emotionally, or what do you mean by that? Maybe some Adele might be sung. Oh, now we're talking, Caleb. Now we're talking. Sing us some Hosier, Caleb. He's Irish. Take us to church, Caleb. Do it. Well, admin, I am not English, so you are covered. Yeah, I've got a mate who's from a different country, so I can't be xenophobic, can I? In terms of traveling people, like traffic or stuff, I don't know. I don't think it really affects my life. I don't know. He lives like 5 minutes away from me. Adele 100% gets you in. Adele is, I mean, you can't go wrong with a bit of Adele. He does performances in our pub for free. Oh, you're talking about Hosier living 5 minutes from you, not me. No way does he live 5 minutes from you and he does performances in a pub for free. No way. You're just chatting now, Caleb. Okay, so you're nowhere near me, then, admin, because I literally live down the road from Cheltenham. That must be a pain in the ass living that close to Cheltenham, Jesus. Plot twist, admin's a Scouser with a fake accent. Can you imagine? The face reveal is also the accent reveal, and then I just start speaking Scouse. Nothing wrong with a United fan who's a Scouser, in a way. I mean, well, Rooney wasn't really a United fan, but club legend, Scouser. And I can't even get to the sound centre. Admin, search up where you're from. Yeah, that doesn't prove anything. Get me a recording of Hosier performing in a local pub. Okay, Caleb? And then I'll believe it. Caleb, that isn't hard. There are like 9 people in Ireland. No, Hosier is a down-to-earth guy. Seems like something he'd do. I can't believe any man would be that down-to-earth with that length of hair. I can't believe it. Can't do it. All United fans are welcome. Admin, who's your local team? Who's close? Do you think I'm dumb, Mackenzie? Do you think I'm... Why would I say that? I'll just give it away. I'm not that bait. Guys, I just looked at my phone and I think there's some bad news coming. I hate to say it. I hate to ruin the good chat, but I've just seen my phone and I think there's some bad news coming in the next few seconds. Oh no. Chelsea player in the box and a low fouls and a penalty is given. And Delow's head is in the ground. Delow was trying to tackle him and then literally just fell into him. There's not much he can do, but the Chelsea player wasn't really going anywhere. The angle was closed off. He didn't need to. He didn't need to dive into him. Not even a VAR check from the looks of it. Oh, there's a VAR check. What's going on here? So he's looking at Delow there. So his arm falls into him, but his legs aren't taken, so it's not really a foul when you look at it. Like, he obviously falls down. The feet don't make any contact with each other. Oh, please, come on. Chalk it off. His leg isn't making any contact with him. That can't be given. Send him to the screen. Send him to the screen. It is a dive. How can that be given as a penalty? If that happened on any other area of the pitch... Oh, I think it's purely because Delo stuck his arm out, though. Like, even though it's ridiculously soft... Yeah, it's 3-3. Even though it's ridiculously soft... Because it's not a foul. Why? Yeah. I told you we were going to draw 3-3, guys. I didn't say it at the start, but I said Chelsea are going to score a goal. We always draw with Chelsea. Onana again gets the wrong way. And there it is. Champions League is definitely gone. Like, we just need to stop talking about it now. Prem is rigged against United if this is given. It's happened throughout the season, Nick. Like, don't expect anything new. Chelsea are coming on the attack again. Chelsea are going for the win here. Oh, great tackle from Delo to prevent that. Oh wait, no, that was Mason Mount. Great tackle from Mason Mount to prevent that ball. No limbs from Chelsea fans at home after drawing with the last kick. All celebrating like they haven't stuck in one of the worst performances ever. Well, so Calum, which... Cole Palmer just scored. Cole Palmer just scored a hat-trick against us. Oh my god, did that come off McTominay? The camera panned to McTominay. Did that come off McTominay? They just capitulated. The team just capitulated. No. How has Cole Palmer scored a hat-trick against us? Oh my god. And it's off McTominay. What's McTominay doing? Pochettino is the luckiest manager in the world. How has this happened? Pochettino is literally celebrating like he has won the Premier League. Chelsea are mid-table and they're celebrating like they've just won like for every trophy they can. Gonna be no Europe this season. 2 minutes away from winning and we lose. We can't have nice things. I'm in shock. I don't. Oh my god! I've just realised I've still got the poll up. Oh, end it. End the poll. End the poll. End the poll. Oh my god. Tong says that he's really done with Ten Hag. Admin, did you have your antidepressants ready? Only reason to be late, right? Nah, you can't blame Erik Ten Hag for that. But like, I'm in shock. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what have we just witnessed? What have we just witnessed? Tong's blaming Ten Hag. I don't know how you can blame Ten Hag for that, but boys, into our cave we go. Nad, what the hell do I even say? My years of watching football, I've never seen a game like that. Keith, last night of my holiday in Spain, and here we are, boys. United ruined my night once again. I don't know. Genuinely terminate the contracts of a lot of them, says Mackenzie. Nick, so rest of the season, let's pick a second division team to watch. If Chelsea win their game in hand, they're 2 points off United. Chelsea could finish higher than Manchester United this season. Oh my god. 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 Can't blame players or manager for this game. I mean, you can blame the players, you can't blame the manager. Like, Delo, even though it was a soft pen, why are you sticking your arm out in the box? Because you don't fall by moving your arm to the right-hand side. So, like, even though I don't believe it was a pen, you can put a bit of blame there for the naivety of doing it. And then McTominay didn't read the flight of the ball well, and he shouldered it with the side of his shoulder. I don't know what he's doing there. Tong, I'm just howling. I've never seen this club be such clowns. When Garnacho came off, we went to shite. There's a balcony in front of me that's 40 foot to the pavement. Trust me, I did think about it, boy. Keith, don't do it. Literally, United till I die. Fair for Keith. Typical Fabrizio Romano on my screen sending out his tweets about Copar. It was 2 pens and a deflected shot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Champions League gone. Are we going to beat Coventry? Does anyone have any faith that we can beat Coventry to get to the FA Cup final to then eventually get demolished by City? Incoming Cole Palmer, best youngster tweets after scoring 2 pens and deflection. Even though Garnacho scored 2 great goals. Oh my god, but that's just going to be forgotten. Garnacho should have that match ball right now. Garnacho deserves that ball, not Cole Palmer. Prem posted something about most goals a game per season this season. Like, no shit. If you're putting another match worth of extra time on at the end of the game. Tongue, not anymore. Harry and Mass, hat-trick versus Coventry. Oh. In Fabrizio's eyes, Cole Palmer is the new Messi, says, oh my god. He's not even that good. He's really not even that good. Oliver Taylor, ref a lifelong Liverpool fan. By oh. Is that a joke or like genuinely? That's why so many of our players are injured. That's a great point as well there, Viv. Where did the 8 minutes of extra time actually come from? So 8 minutes of added time added on, a penalty given that I think 90% of football fans would say that's not a pen. A million games that go on for nearly 2 hours. Referee had his Liverpool jersey in the glove box. Nick, sometimes this team drives me to extreme lengths. I didn't see your message, Nick, but since it's retracted, I'm guessing it was pretty bad. Basaka was like 4 of the mins. History repeats itself. We lose to Liverpool. Ten Hag is sacked. Remember Mourinho? I don't think he'll be sacked until the end of the season, to be honest. And even then, like, you can't blame that on Ten Hag. And Sir Jim and Sir David Brailsford were both at the game tonight. There's no way they blame Ten Hag for that loss. No way you can blame Ten Hag for that. 3-2 up until the 92nd minute. And then a player gives away a penalty that shouldn't have been a pen. And a dodgy deflection. Nah. New rule, count all the time spent when the game isn't played and allocate a quarter of it as added time. No, 100% is Australian Sports Liverpool. That's ridiculous. You can't have referees who support Liverpool reffing United games. Stop making excuses now with the extra time conspiracy. We are numpties. What do you mean? It's not a conspiracy if like a ridiculous amount of added time keeps getting added on. Well, maybe somebody got to inspect the match. Maybe some bribes. I said that about 8 minutes. Tell me how you can give 8 minutes when not even 4 minutes was wasted. They won't renew his contract at the end of the season. Just for players just being complete idiots. Keith, this team does drive you crazy, but jumping off balcony isn't the answer. Kenzie, I said give him one more season so he can build what he wants. Give him the last year like the other managers had for it. Oh, but then as soon as things turn badly in the next season, like at the start of the season, if there's a rough patch, it'll just be, he needs to be gone straight away. I just think injuries just haven't, just everything's gone against us this season. Everything. At the start of the season, it was the refs, like giving us no decisions. Then the injury crisis is, and now the continued injury crisis. Like, we subbed on Johnny Evans for Varane, and Varane obviously got injured in the first 30 minutes. Sub on Johnny Evans at half time, then he's off after 15 minutes. What is going on at United? We've got Marcus Rashford's brother coming out saying, to Gary Neville and Roy Keane, stop saying stuff about my brother, blah, blah, blah. Stop defending Ten Hag, says Tong. Okay, guys, there's 14 people in the chat right now. Let's see, Ten Hag in or Ten Hag out? I'll do a poll. Because I want to see people's immediate reactions following the game. Vote in the poll. Ten Hag in, Ten Hag out. Can confirm 90% of Australian fans support Liverpool, says Nad. Calum, oh yes, get Ten Hag out and get Southgate in, Tom. Kenzie, to be honest, if I could, I'd sell Lindelof and Varane, but Bremer and keep the rest of them. Keith, can't blame Eric Ten Hag for that. Come on now, Tong. Don't start now. Tong, we are a club that needs results fast. The culture has changed. If you blame Ten Hag for that, Tong, you're just blind. Keep the rest of the defence other than Varane and Lindelof, but Bremer with money, and give Johnny one more year and an academy product come through. I don't think we can keep Johnny Evans for one more year. I think he did his job at replacing Phil Jones and did a lot better of a job. Can you imagine if we still had Phil Jones for this season? It would have been even worse. Like, Johnny Evans has actually stood up to the plate, but let's not fool ourselves. Johnny Evans is getting injured just as much as Varane is. Like, we can't keep him as our fourth or even fifth choice centre-back. I think Johnny's got to go. We get in another quality centre-back, and then Willie takes his minutes. I blame Ten Hag. I blame him for taking out Garnacho. But then Garnacho has played so much football, and then people complain about, okay, well, he's running them into the ground by overusing players. But then if he subs those players off, then it's like people still give him the blame for it. You can't... Garnacho was always going to get sub-tongue. The only reason Anthony stayed on the pitch was because he hasn't played that much football, whereas Garnacho's played almost every game, it feels like. For such a young player, that's quite a lot of football. Being 3-2 up with the 90th minute, you shouldn't need Garnacho to stay on. Kenzie, right. Gonna say something controversial. Maybe the players are correct about the too intense training because you don't get this many injuries from nothing. I mean, maybe, but players who have come back from injuries are still getting injured. So it's like, it's not like they've been training intensely, the players who are still coming back from injuries. It's like, so it's like, that makes me think that it's not the training, it's something behind the scenes with medical staff. And Ten Hag did come out and say that he's got an idea of what exactly is going on. He obviously didn't say, but he said that they're trying to fix it internally. I don't know. I don't know. It could very well be that he's overtraining them. It could, especially the amount of muscle injuries. The Rashford's brother doesn't care about Rashi's career. He just cares about what's best for the family, not for everyone else. For Rashi's career, Rio was spot on about the people around Rashford. Fun fact, 90% of Aussies had early brain injury with being United fans. Caleb, it's not a few games, it's how we play, it's the players he chooses, it's the excuses. I'm done with it. I'm not joining the Ten Hag club, lol. Snatch Arujo from Barca somehow. Just make it happen. Caleb, okay, you try run a club with 60 injuries, Tong. If you can do that, then I'll listen to you. Nick, Ten Hag needs to get a grip, but I don't see how with the injuries players would just turn off. Players he chooses, Tong, what choice does he have? We have no squad. Bring Phil Jones back for Coventry and he'll score a brace, then have him mark Haaland in the final and he will take Haaland home in his pocket and sleep with him. Kenzie, are you okay? Tong, you calling me toxic? Get the heck out of here. There's worse. Stop arguing, ladies. Nick, but everybody just like the chat while you're here. Admin needs it to dry up his tears. Yeah, if you haven't liked the video already, peeps, I appreciate it. Obviously, going to continue to do a stream for every United game until I die. So it would it would mean a lot. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Already, I'm just going to read these comments and then we'll end the stream there. Tong and Caleb having a bit of a back and forth. I'm just eating my popcorn here. I don't need you to listen to Caleb. That's just my opinion. Diego Garnacho, 30 consecutive starts. Exactly. Like, Garnacho was always going to get subbed off. All right, let's not turn hostile, everyone. Caleb, what players can you keep on all the time except for Bruno? Mackenzie, yes, I do have my knickers in a bunch. My bad. Just need season to end and reset, says Oliver. At this point, the FA Cup is the only thing we've got going for us. And we're going to beat Coventry. We're going to think, oh, we're going to Wembley. Oh, the final. Oh, all of this. And then we're going to get demolished by City, which is great. Kenzie, the medical staff are Liverpool fans and they know United are the best team in the world. So they make sure they are all injured. Reoccurring injuries like Martinez and his foot isn't the same, but the amount of muscle injuries players get isn't normal. You don't see other clubs getting muscle injuries like this. But it's like Martinez, he was only just coming back from the foot injury. And then what's keeping him out now for a month is a muscle injury. And it's like he hasn't been training like properly. So then it's surely something to do with the medical staff, isn't it? Because if someone comes back from an injury and he's not properly like involved in the so-called intense training and he still picks up a muscle injury, then that would lead me to believe that it's not the intense training that's doing it. It's just misdiagnosis or I don't know what's going on. Diego felt like it was already written with subbing off the sub for Varane. Bruno, Delo and Garnacho, probably the only players who haven't been injured a good bit and they look so tired. Yeah, true that. Words of a frustrated supporter, that's all. I will never be a manager out realistically while a Glazer is still at the club. That's fine, Tong. Everybody's angry after this game. Kenzie, I kept thinking you saying Kenzie was you talking to me. I was so confused because I never said those things. Tashunde, who are we? Tottenham? Man, don't. Nick, but we love the same clubs. Let's keep it together, boys. Caleb, going to start throwing soon. Don't care. True, Nick. Don't forget Conference League. You're close to getting blipped just for that Conference League comment, Nick. I'm watching you. Conference League. Sure, we got Euros and Cops America, so not going to be any better next year, guys. Probs worse. The chief medical guy was Arsenal's last season, and they lost the title due to first-team players getting injured at the end of the season. So maybe it's something to do with him. But that makes no sense as well, because that guy wanted to retire. He wanted to leave Arsenal and retire, but we convinced him to come to United. but that wasn't the new regime of Sir Jim's staff looking at people for the job roles. So who knows, man? Like maybe he is just shit. 80% have been muscle injuries. It's something to be looked at with a microscope. Sweet dreams, guys. Good night. Good night, Tong. No more talking now, admin. Wants to go to bed. Through the pain, United till I die. Nick, good man, getting blipped. From deputy to getting blipped. Speedrun. You've experienced the highs and lows of an Old Truthford stream, Nick. Enjoy the blip, Nick. Does Conference League even have a song like... They're not allowed a song. They've just got a little hum. They've paid someone on Fiverr to do like a little hum for them. The conference actually has a good song. Oh, don't start this, Mackenzie. Don't start this. Oh no. Admin loves me too much to get blipped. It would get boring without me sometimes. Amen. Amen. The man's got a point. The man's got a point. Quite like it, but I don't want to ever hear it. Okay. Okay, we're going to call it a night there, boys. I'll open up the Discord for anyone who obviously wants to vent their frustrations, but appreciate you all tuning in once again. Yeah. You have to laugh or you'll cry you've got to laugh or you'll cry, mate. I mean, I'm still in disbelief of what I've just watched. I thought we just won the game. And I don't know what's happened. Like, Pochettino is perhaps one of the luckiest managers I've ever seen in my life. Admin can't blip all his angels. Wait, does that make me Lucifer? I don't know, man. I don't know. The fallen angel. How are you guys laughing? I want to burst out in anger. All right, stream done, guys. Adios, amigos and amigas. Yep, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you all have a lovely evening. And oh wait, we've got Liverpool next. Great, yeah. Just forget that. Just thanks for tuning in, guys. And yeah, have a lovely rest of your evening. Have a lovely weekend up until the Liverpool game. And Godspeed. Godspeed.